Howdy, friends. Good morning. It's about 6 in the morning down here, and I woke up early, and you know, chatted with my wife a little bit, and she reminded me about. She sent me a video just reminding me of just the beauty of nature. So I got up and came down here to our dock, looking out across the river. Um, and I just thought, you know what? I want to share this with you guys. uh, Dressed in my best morning attire. I've been down here a week now. The first couple of days were tough. I found out that stress and anxiety and hurry and all those things get deeper into your operating system than you're aware of. And that even though my body was being still, emotions and my heart were, my emotions and my mind were racing, pinging, and just a lot, um, you know, a lot of inner activity going on. And so it's taken a while. I feel like I'm finally starting to sit down on the inside and to relax on the inside. And that, you know, friends, I think that's more important than we're aware of. I had no idea that this stuff, that all the stress and tension and hurry and anxiety and all the craziness had gotten so deep inside of me. And I feel like a I feel like a stranger to my own inner self. And I don't think that's what God has intended for any of his children, for any of us. Um, so I encourage you, if you know a place where you can get out in the woods or get out into nature and just let everything out, just be still and be quiet. I encourage silence, because if you'll just stay in a prolonged time of silence, doesn't have to be real long. Each person is going to be different. You'll the air kind of clears, the dust kind of settles on the inside. And after a little while, you begin to hear answers. You begin to hear other thoughts. You begin to hear the still, small, inner voice of Jesus. And it's a lot different than the voice of the world and of the rat race. So, strongly encourage it, friends. I just want to let you take this in for a little bit. None of the sounds that God has created into nature are disruptive or annoying. They're soothing, they're restorative, they're healing. Only the noise that man makes is stressful, disruptive, and disturbing. Even as I say that, I'm hearing a boat crank up down the river. It's not a pleasant sound. I'm not saying that it's unnecessary. I'm just saying we need boats and cars and all those things now, but we need this much more. Our souls need this much more. Just remember, when God created man, Scripture says he created him in the wilderness. But once he created him, he placed him in a garden. A garden. That should tell us something about what our hearts need and what our souls need and what our minds need, what we need. And it wasn't long after the first sin that men began to go out and start to build cities. I'm no theologian. I'm a simple guy. I'm pretty common, you know. I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer. But for me, that speaks volumes. That when God created us, he placed mankind in a garden. And it was a garden in his presence. Two things that we need: the presence of God in nature. And I find that that's where I find him the most often, the best, and honestly, most times the fastest. So, friends, I hope you have a good day. God bless you. Get out into nature. I'm going to let this play for a little bit and let you enjoy it. You can tune out now if you want to, or you can stay on and just enjoy the view. It's our Father's handiwork. It's our Father's, it's the nursery, in a sense, that he created for us before we ever showed up. So, enjoy it, my friends. Give it another glance.